Hello and a very warm welcome to our channel, your friendly companion for living a strong, mobile, and active life at every age. Does this sound familiar? Your alarm goes off, your mind is ready to start the day, but as you swing your legs out of bed, your body says, "Not so fast." You might be greeted by a chorus of creaks and groans, your back feels stiff, your hips feel tight, and those first few steps of the day are a little bit shuffled and sore. This morning stiffness is incredibly common, but it is not something you simply have to accept as a normal part of getting older. What if I told you there was one simple, gentle movement you could do every single morning before you even have your coffee that could dramatically change the way you feel for the rest of the day? Today, we are going to introduce you to what I believe is the single most important stretch for seniors. We'll explore why it's so effective, how it works to lubricate your spine and wake up your body, and most importantly, we will show you exactly how to do it safely, whether you can get on the floor or prefer to stay seated in a chair. As we always begin, a crucial reminder. This is a guide to a gentle movement, but it's still a physical activity. Please, before trying this or any new exercise, have a chat with your doctor or a physiotherapist to ensure it is safe and appropriate for you. Before we learn the stretch, let's understand why that morning stiffness happens. It's not just your imagination. There's a real physiological reason for it. Think of your joints, especially the complex joints of your spine, as being lubricated by a substance called synovial fluid. This fluid acts like oil in an engine, keeping everything moving smoothly. When you lie still for a long period, like during a 6 to 8 hour sleep, this fluid can settle, and the circulation of it slows down. Your muscles and the soft tissues around your spine, like ligaments and fascia, can also tighten up slightly from the lack of movement. So that feeling of being stiff or rusty in the morning is simply the result of that temporary state of inactivity. The solution isn't to force your body into a big, aggressive stretch. The solution is to gently and rhythmically encourage that lubricating fluid to start circulating again and to gently wake up those sleepy tissues. So what is this one magical movement that can do all this? It is a classic, gentle, and incredibly powerful dynamic stretch known as the cat-cow stretch. In German, you might hear it called the Katze-Kuh stretch. I call this the one stretch you must do because it doesn't just target one isolated muscle. Instead, it focuses on the absolute core of our movement, our spine. Your spine is the central pillar that supports your entire body. When your spine is mobile and healthy, everything else, from walking and bending to simply sitting comfortably, becomes easier. The cat-cow is not about forcing a deep stretch. It's a flowing, rhythmic movement that acts like a gentle massage for each and every vertebra in your back. It is one of the safest and most accessible movements you can do to promote spinal health and ease that morning stiffness. It might look simple, but the cat-cow stretch is a masterpiece of biomechanics. It provides 4 key benefits, especially when done in the morning. 1. It improves spinal mobility. The movement takes your spine through its 2 primary gentle ranges of motion: flexion, like a cat, and extension, like a cow. Doing this rhythmically helps to gently mobilize each segment of your spine, improving your overall flexibility. 2. It circulates synovial fluid. This gentle pumping motion is the perfect way to encourage that thick, settled synovial fluid to start moving again, lubricating the small facet joints of your spine and reducing that feeling of rust. 3. It gently activates core muscles. The cat-cow gently engages your deep abdominal muscles and the muscles that run along your spine, the erector spinae. This serves as a gentle wake-up call for your core, preparing it to support you throughout the day. 4. It connects breath to movement. The stretch requires you to sync your breath with the motion. This simple act of mindful breathing has a calming effect on the nervous system. helping to reduce stress and start your day from a place of peace and centeredness. Let's walk through the classic way to perform the cat-cow stretch. If you are not comfortable getting on the floor, please don't worry. We will cover the seated version in the very next section. 1. Get into position. Start on your hands and knees on a soft surface, like a yoga mat or a carpeted floor. Position your hands directly under your shoulders and your knees directly under your hips. This is called the tabletop position. Your back should be flat and your gaze should be toward the floor. 2. The cow phase, inhale. As you take a slow, deep breath in through your nose, begin to drop your belly towards the floor. Lift your chest and your tailbone up towards the ceiling, creating a gentle arch in your back. Look slightly forward, but be careful not to crane your neck. 3. The cat phase, exhale. As you exhale slowly through your mouth, reverse the movement. Gently tuck your tailbone under and round your spine up towards the ceiling, just like a cat arching its back. Let your head and neck release down naturally. You should feel a gentle stretch through your back and shoulder blades. 4. Flow rhythmically. Continue to flow smoothly between cow on your inhales and cat on your exhales. Aim for 5 to 10 slow, mindful repetitions. This is one of the best things about the cat-cow. It is completely adaptable. For many seniors, getting on and off the floor can be difficult or painful. The seated version provides almost all the same spinal benefits in a safe and accessible way. 1. Get into position. Sit on the edge of a sturdy, stable chair that won't slide. A kitchen chair without arms is perfect. Place your feet flat on the floor, about hip-width apart. Rest your hands on your knees, with your palms down. 2. The seated cow, inhale. As you inhale slowly, gently arch your spine, rolling your shoulders back and down. Push your chest forward and look slightly up towards the ceiling. You are creating the same cow shape with your spine as the floor version. 3. The seated cat, exhale. As you exhale slowly, gently round your spine, drop your chin towards your chest, and let your shoulders roll forward. You should feel your shoulder blades separate and a nice stretch in your upper back. 4. Flow with your breath. Again, 5 to 10 slow repetitions are a perfect way to start your day. To get the most benefit and stay safe, be mindful of these common mistakes. Mistake number 1, moving too fast. The magic of this stretch is in the slow, deliberate movement. Rushing through it negates the benefits. The fix: let your breath set the pace. A slow 4-second inhale for cow and a slow 4-second exhale for cat. Mistake number 2, pushing into pain. You should feel a gentle stretch, never a sharp or shooting pain. The fix: listen to your body. Only move within a range that feels good and comfortable. The goal is mobility, not to become a contortionist. Mistake number 3, holding your breath. Many people unconsciously hold their breath when concentrating on a movement. The fix: make the breath the most important part of the exercise. Focus on the sound and feeling of your inhales and exhales, and simply let the movement follow along. Let me tell you about a lovely woman named Elizabeth, a 76-year-old grandmother from a small town in Austria. Elizabeth loved her mornings but dreaded the first 5 minutes after getting out of bed. Her back always felt incredibly stiff and locked up. Her physiotherapist taught her the seated cat-cow stretch and told her to try doing just 5 repetitions every morning before she even stood up. She was skeptical that something so simple could help, but she made it her ritual. She would sit on the edge of her bed, take a few deep breaths, and gently flow between cat and cow. After about a week, she noticed a real difference. The locked-up feeling was gone. Her back still felt a little stiff, but it was a gentle stiffness, not a painful one. She found it easier to bend down to put on her socks and to get her coffee pot from the bottom cupboard. That one simple minute of movement completely changed the tone of her entire morning. The key to reaping the long-term benefits of this stretch is consistency. Doing it once is nice. Doing it every morning is transformative. Here's how to make it a non-negotiable habit. 1. Link it to an existing habit. The easiest way to build a new habit is to attach it to one you already have. For example, after I sit up in bed, I will immediately do my cat-cow stretches. Or, while my coffee is brewing, I will do my stretches in a kitchen chair. 2. Start ridiculously small. Don't commit to 10 minutes right away. Commit to just 1 minute or just 5 repetitions. Anyone can do something for 1 minute. Once the habit is established, you can naturally extend the time if it feels good. 3. Focus on the immediate reward. As you finish your last repetition, close your eyes for a moment and notice how your back feels. Does it feel a little looser, a little warmer, a little more awake? Focusing on that immediate positive feeling is powerful reinforcement that will make you want to do it again tomorrow. What is one small thing you do every morning to help you start your day on the right foot? I'd love to read your ideas in the comments. We have learned today that we don't need to accept morning stiffness as an inevitable part of aging. We've discovered that the gentle, rhythmic cat-cow stretch is a powerful tool to improve spinal mobility and flexibility, reduce that rusty feeling by circulating joint fluid, gently wake up our core muscles, and calm our nervous system to start the day. We've also learned that it's wonderfully accessible, with both a floor version and a seated version, making it suitable for nearly everyone. Your invitation today is simple. Tomorrow morning, just try it. Whether in your bed or in a chair, perform just 5 slow, mindful repetitions. That's it. See how you feel. If you found this guide helpful and encouraging, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more practical tips on living a strong, active, and mobile life. And for our final and most important reminder, please always get clearance from your doctor or a physiotherapist before starting any new movement routine. They are your best partners in health. Thank you so much for joining us today, and here's to many more flexible and pain-free mornings.